Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the BBG, and we have a new one here today, Immortal Adventure Wukong. Now, it's not particularly new per se, it came out about 3 months ago, and I actually downloaded this around the 14th of last month. Yeah, it was a couple days after my surgery, and I was just like perusing the game store, and I stumbled upon this, and I was like, oh yeah, downloaded it, played it for like a day or two, and I haven't played it since then because I got sick and then just other things happened. And I'm finally coming back around to showcase this game. This is very much not an idle game, if you ask me. This is like a build your hero up turn based type of thing. Which honestly, I don't really mind that kind of like gameplay style, but let's just show you exactly what I mean. It's interesting in that, you get 6 people to actually build up instead of anything else. But you see what I mean with the turn-based battles and all that. It is very, very good in terms of its actual visuals as well, can't even lie. I have that one trash character. Everyone else is legendary except that one purple. And she just gets slapped around. Now, this does follow pretty closely with the Journey to the West storyline, but it's probably, I guess it's a self-insert to the story itself. So, like, all of the characters exist in the storyline, exist as it does, and then you, as a main character, are inserted into it. It shockingly works out quite well, not gonna lie. And it's one of those games where everything is like dependent on CP. You get stats from doing everything. You get stats from literally getting another character in a faction. You get stats from leveling up your relic, and the stats endure throughout everything else. And all of that is pretty common in this sort of game. And it's got pretty much everything you expect out of a game like this. It's got its sect. I do like the way this wish thing works because you get shards of the characters that you have. So you can just send off a donating thing, and people can, for free, give you shards of the characters that you are looking for, which is super cool. Free donation, free donation, free donation, free donation. You can do, I think it's 5 or is it 10? 10 free donations. You can give away free 10 shards. Everyone else can give away a free 10 shards. When I first started, this was obviously like a scrolling list of things, but it's been a month since then, so obviously it's settled down into the most hardcore players left in this server in particular. That's usually the way it goes, right? And of course, there is a building system. You can build your own home in this game. Only, well, a downside interesting part is that you don't really get to choose where things go. You can change like the layout and the look of like what things are, but you can't actually like pick it up and put that, like if I wanted to, for example, put that desk in this room, I can't. That's the only downside there. And like every single piece of furniture you place down also gives you stats as well. So it's worth doing, of course, but at the same time, could use more freedom there. I don't know. Now let me just go into the pay to win store really quick. I'm gonna be honest with you. This game is very pay to win. There's not really any other way to describe that. Can you play this free to play? Yeah, absolutely. You could probably grind your way up to like a very, very high position because inevitably with these kinds of games, you reach a plateau, a point in time where you've run out of doing the hard versions of every level that exist, and you're just sat there incrementally increasing the power of your team. So is it doable? Yeah. But is this insanely pay to win? Also, yeah, crazy. It's insane. Like, everything's built around the recharge system to get rebates. I mean, monthly card is pretty standard, to be fair, but so many different types of things that you can get. Hugely pay to win. Huge. Although I haven't logged in for like 3 weeks, so I did get quite a few things. Yeah, let's get the Jade Vixen. Why not? Why not? And that's another great part of this game. You don't need to build up every single hero individually because it runs off slots, which is super nice. You can just straight up change. Underworld, Demon, Jade Vixen, get in there. Complete inherit everything. It's super nice. Super nice. So that's really honestly a draw to the game. You do not need to build up like multiple teams. You can just outright swap them and they'll keep all their levels. That's super nice. Yeah, of course, with all of these games, there is the hero handbook where you unlock the ones you have found and you get stats just for having them exist. I do like that you can view like their ultimates as well. Very nice. Plus 16 Jade Vixen hits a lot. That's obviously super late game considering they're all +2 right now, +1 even. I think you definitely need to enjoy the turn-based aspect of this to, I guess, be able to play this for longer than a few days. But yes, this is of course a XIANXIA game. I don't want to say it's like entirely based on Journey to the West. It's loosely based on Journey to the West, but it's probably one of the games of this type that has one of the most in-depth stories I have ever seen. There is so much storyline in this. You will find yourself, if you decide to pick this game up and play it, you will find yourself skipping because there's a lot of gapping. Okay, there is a lot. It's great if you enjoy an intense storyline. That's always good, but there is a lot of talking, and it's even decently translated, which is even more surprising than anything else. Yeah, and this is just one of 4 or 5 per stage areas that the storyline is. It just keeps going, bro. There we go. And it'll keep going after I defeat him as well. As you can see, the map is pretty damn big. Chapter 1 started there. I'm only on chapter 4. I didn't even perfectly finish chapter 3. I should go back and do that. Big ass map though. Though I don't think it goes too far in terms of chapters because the storyline is so intense. So they slowly add chapters as the game goes on. Just had to quickly pop back in there and perfect that. Now let's get into the interesting part. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Again, I have to say, it's insanely pay to win. There are very, very many heroes here too. I've not actually yet seen a mythical hero, which I'm assuming is a red hero. And you need to draw 400 times to even see them. So again, hugely pay to win. The more money you push into this, I think, obviously the better you're going to get. I've just been enjoying this from the perspective of its Journey to the West with a twist. But summon! Gotcha! Give me the shit. Yeah, see, look, I got a legendary. Legendaries are kind of like the normal ones. I got a god of cooking, the kitchen god. Let's go. Let's go. Do it again. Look at that, another legendary. I'm good at this. A blackguard. Health exchange and strong control. Isn't that just lovely? Might as well just spend everything on it. Oh wow, no legendary that time. That's rough. That's rough. That's fine. Do it again. Why not? Of course I don't get any legendaries now. I'm assuming later on all these extras are just literally there to give you more stats. That's it. Legendary. Okay, that was 50 summons, for God's sakes. Anyway, you get the point, ladies and gentlemen. You can download this for yourself and decide for yourself whether this is a game that you'd want to keep playing. But again, for the 4th time, I really do have to say this is massively pay-to-win game. Hugely pay-to-win game. Like, it's at least it isn't, hard to see that. It is extremely obvious that it's pay-to-win. Damn. I'm not going to get 3 stars on this. Oh, I lied. Oh, look, another talking point. But yes, I will let you decide for yourselves whether you want to play this game or not. I'm going to leave it here. I'm definitely not going to continue playing this game. I enjoyed it for a couple days, but it's not something I can play for an extended period of time. So with that said, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, as always, have a great day.